everybody, welcome back to Reloading Journey. As you can see, it's a little bit different layout. We got somebody else with me here. This is a new portion where I'm still going to keep doing the reloading stuff with the same old background and all that. This is going to be a separate studio. This is going to be for reviews, product reviews and unboxing and stuff. This is my son Roman. He was been watching. I wanted to bring him in. He wanted to do this. We're going to do this as a team. Take it away, Roman.
Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Roman. I've been watching my dad do a bunch of reviews on the reloading stuff and kind of getting into that, starting from just a single press to the X10 and building on that, and it's been really cool. And we're got a bunch of different products that we've been sent, and he wants to work together and put these together and do a full review on them and see what we think about them. We're very honest about things. So if it sucks, it sucks. If it's great, it's great. And we'll kind of go through everything, build it from the ground up, and give you guys a full review on it.
All right, give us a second. I'm going to get our first thing up here, and we'll start with that. All right, so this is what we got for you. This was sent to us by Wally over at Ugly Bowl Company. He does brass sorters, and this is the retail version of what he's got. This is available now. It's going to retail for $1,400 shipped. That's not cheap to ship, but he's covering the shipping and everything on it. I'm going to go ahead and put up a video here of some of his bigger commercial ones. These things are awesome to watch. I've watched all of his videos just because they're just cool to watch. Everything is just done off of vibration. It's so cool to watch all those different layers moving at the same speed, just by vibration. I think he said it was something like 7,800 cycles per minute. You can go to his YouTube channel, Ugly Bull. I'll put him in the description. He's got a couple Facebook channels, and I'll name those here in a little bit when I can look at them. Check out all of his stuff. I'll put up his email. You're more than happy. His email, I'll put it up right down here. You're more than happy, he said, to reach out to him by email or on Facebook Messenger. You can PM him anytime. He'll answer any questions you have. We're going to go ahead and dig into this now, and we'll talk about it a little bit more as we go. So, this is 40 cal, 9mm, 9mm, 380.
Cool.
And that's that. So we're going to go ahead and get it all put together, and then we'll put it through its paces. Got it all together, and this is what it looks like. Now this is the bench top version. He also has one that comes with stands and everything, and I'll put a video up on it and kind of show you. He's got one that drops into a second one and then into a third one, and I'll run that video right now. You can kind of see that it's standing up on stands. It's got like 55-gallon drums or buckets underneath of it that they fall into. I'll just run through this video real quick and show you. So there's different options. This one right here is set up to do 380, 9mm, and 40, and then 45 or anything else would fall out the end. They also come in just 380, 9mm, 40, 45. There's different options. You can go to his YouTube channel or his Facebook channel, and again, I'll post those links up right. I'll post the links in the description, and I'll go ahead and put the names up in his email here. What do you think about it then, putting it together?
It was easy. Didn't have any directions, and it was still easy to put together. Kind of put the square peg in the square hole. It wasn't hard. Very simple, very clean.
We messed with it a little bit. It runs great. I'm just going to go over real quick just the measurements. So the machine itself is 12 and a half. The feet are 13 from outside to outside. The overall length of the machine, just a hair over 36. And the feet are 36 and a half. On this end, the highest point, 17 and 3/4. And then this end, the highest point at the top of the, come on, think stupid. Top of this thing here, I can't think, the hopper is 20 and a half. And then the overall length from the edge of that wheel to the end of the hopper is about 51 and a half inches. Now, again, this one comes shipped just like this for $1,400. He also has a hopper, a 3-pound hopper option that you can pour 3 pounds of brass in. It goes for $700. And again, there's more options of stuff. There's options where you can get a screen to where if you're dry tumbling and you got your media, you can pour it in here. It'll filter out all your media and let the clean brass come out the end. A lot of different options. Just look on his site and everything, and he's got a website also, and look on all that, and that'll show you all that. So we're just gonna mess with this, just run some brass through it, let you see how it does. We're gonna run some tests. What do you got first? That is the 40 caliber.
Yep, 40.
We've got 100 pieces of 40 caliber. We're gonna go ahead and run those through and see how they come out. Just the 40. Go ahead and turn it on. As you can hear, it's not that loud. Now, it does come with an adjustable speed on the vibration, and it gets out of hand. This is just barely turned on, and as you'll see, it works pretty good. Now, we haven't messed with leveling it or anything. This is just it might be setting a little flat. We might go ahead and tilt it a little bit more. That's a 38 or a 9mm. I can't see. Is that a 45 or a 40? It's a 40. 40. So 140 went past and came out the end. Sometimes they just get turned just right and just roll. That was a 50. That's a 45. It had a 40 in it. There was a 45 case with a 40 stuck in it. One more. Come on. Sometimes they just get, like I said, sometimes they just get perfectly running this way and they just roll right out. But, so we had 2 that made it through, 2 out of 100. I can live with that. Now we'll go ahead and turn it on. Pour in the, those are 380s.
Yep.
We got 50 380s, and they should come in right here. That's a 40.
Yeah,
That's a 40.
Yep.
Like you see, there's 2 40s that got in that. We've messed with this a little bit earlier, so we may have got some mixed up. But I had 50 of them. This is that 9mm that fell through when we did the 40. Come on, guys, go. 140. 240.
Basically go, I guess.
Well, we can talk.
Yep, check off.
Yeah. So all the 380s went where they were supposed to. Again, that one 9mm was in with the 40 cal. So now we're going to go ahead and run 9mm, which they should fall right in here. One hanger on it. Come on. Good, kill it. So they all drop like they were supposed to. There's one now. When I talked to Wayne, he said this is made to have brass pushing brass. So when it gets down to like 1 or 2, they might run backwards. They might, you know, they just get weird things happen when they don't have a little bit of brass pushing them. So now we're going to go ahead. So they all did what they were supposed to. We had a couple of the 40 that came out the end, but you're right there at the end. Like I said, if they get turned right and run out, no big deal. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and run all these together. Now, I don't know if I pour that all in at once.
Yeah, well, I'll let it go.
Yeah, just do like half and half.
Okay.
Or here, there's a couple 40s. Cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and run all those together and see how it does. Working. There's that 45 caliber that was in there. Now I have a 380 or a 9mm that was inside of a 40. That's going to happen. I mean, it works perfect. Now we're just waiting for the final 40s to get to the end. What's funny is when you look at a bunch of 40s, or not a bunch, some 40s came out the end. There's actually a few of them, but most of them are the steel ones or aluminum or whatever that is. The silver ones. But
It catches 99% of them.
yeah.
The problem is they get kind of like a burst of speed whenever
Yeah,
they turn.
they
and
just
shake,
get
they
rolled
shoot
just right.
out.
So everything else now, Randall, if you watch his videos, Randall brags that it does tend to, at times, it'll get some right up here. There's a flat area, and they'll just get in there sideways and just roll. He put some, just like little stickers in there that have little bumps on them. He talked to Wayne, and Wayne was gonna weld a couple fins on there to just push them forward. No big deal, but
Perfect. It's flawless.
well, here, go ahead and run. The main thing would be 9mm is not going to fall here. These are all. Go ahead and run these through again. Here, I'm just going to run these 9mm through again because there might be a chance that a 380. Pour these into one of the buckets. there might be a chance that the 380 fell into a 9mm. So we'll go ahead and run the 380s through again and just see if, or the 9, I'm sorry, we're going to run the 9mm through again because they're the ones that would have maybe caught a 380 that got past. If that makes sense. Makes sense to me. So that's all that matters. Yep, there's one 380. That was the 40 that was left in there.
I don't know, maybe.
That's the 380. Yeah, because look at the primer's not shot. That's an easy way to tell. Yeah, I've got 3 of them here. They're laying and just rolling. And then a couple that are just trying to work their way down. And you might be able to, I'm happy with how it's running. I mean, like I said, he said it's made for brass to push brass. So if it takes a little extra time for the last few, I'm not worried about it. We've got those ones up there. If he welds those fins in, it'll take care of that. I'm not seeing, I like the way it's ran. I mean, all the 9mm fell here. One made it through to the second screen. We did have one 380 that came through on the 9mm. And like I said, we poured a lot in there at first, and that was 40, 9mm, and 380. It may have just got pushed through until it got to here. It didn't get a chance to fall in. I think the way it sits right now, I think it's a winner. Randall did have a couple suggestions on it. You know, he put rubber. If you turn this motor up a little bit more, it does get wild. And if you're not happy with how fast it's going and want to turn it up, if you watch Randall's videos, I'll put it in there. He put he put some rubber grommets between the motor and the fin, and it really calmed down whenever you have to speed it up. So if that's something that you want to turn it up more, that's the way to do it, because otherwise it does get a little crazy. Other than that, the fins on here, I think it's a winner. It seems to do exactly what you would expect it to do. I am going to try something else. We were messing with it earlier, and it was kind of a happy surprise. Wasn't something I was expecting, but it really is cool. Yeah, keep those separate. We'll do that here in a second. Now, this right here, this has some 50 AE, some 223, 40 caliber, 50, 45. I think there's some 40 in here. I'll open those 40s and pour some 40 in there. I know there is, because I had some extras. So there's a little bit of a lot of it in here. So I'm going to show you something that we weren't expecting, but like I said, it was kind of a happy surprise. Go ahead. You see what's happening? The 223s are falling in the 380. We had a couple come through the 9mm, but they fall through the 380, which is the same size, but there's a 50 AE, 45, 45. And those 223s that made it through to the, whenever you're running 50 AE, 40, 45 and everything through with it, you're pushing stuff through that should fall through. We've put a lot in there at one time. We really pushed it. I mean, I even had a 223 make it through to here. But if you took your time and went a little bit slower and only had 9mm and 223, and that's something I'm going to do here in a minute, I think it'll be, that was something I was excited about, because That's something else. I don't know if you can see that. This is a way flared 9mm. I don't know where that came from, but the mouth is flared. It's like I was doing a test and over flared it and just threw it aside. And it didn't make it through the 9mm, but it made it through the 40. That's good enough. So, like I said, with some of this stuff, and Wayne had told me, like, if you throw a 30-06 round in here by itself, it's just going to sit there and work itself backwards without any brass to push it. Looks like the 50 AEs are kind of doing the same thing, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them there that just keep. Can you grab those out?
No.
That just keep. There's another over flared 9mm. Go ahead and turn it back on for a second. Oh, there's one that ran. See, that one got sideways like this and ran down half the thing. So, all right, now you should be able to grab them. Or turn it off. Turn his hand in there. Yeah. So, like I said, that was kind of a happy surprise when I was running that test. That the 223 were able to be sorted out pretty consistent like that. For my use, at least. 99.999% of what I'm reloading is 223 and 9mm. So, what I've got here is a whole bucket from when we've been shooting for the last few months. Oh, there is some 50 AE in there. Damn it. But 99% of this is 223 and 9mm. And I was just going to start running some of this through.
Here, just go and dump it in here. It'll make it easier.
Like I said, that's 90% of what I'm going to reload, what I would be running through this to sort. So let's just see how. That's good. Don't overdo it. Just put it in handfuls. So. Those 50 AE really kind of throw a bind in it, though. They kind of make it. You can see where some want to start to fall, and the 50 AE kind of holds it there. Fantastic 38. Fitness round keeps getting stuck. The 9mm that now, I'll tell you in a second. I want to make sure you hear that's good enough. Just let this run out. The 45. Alright, cool. Now, I wound up with a few 223 and 9mm, but just 223 here, 1 380 I see. Now, it does say, or Randall was telling me that if you have a sized 9mm, not a flared, not a shot one, but a sized one, there is a chance it'll fall through the 380 because there's such a minute difference between a 380 and a size 9mm. So just keep that in mind. You know what? It did probably 97% of what you want it to do, and I'm happy with that. The only thing, and I don't remember if I said this or not, is a little bit of quality control. You know, and I know he was saying he was teaching his son to bend some of this stuff, and that's great. And like I said, nothing is out of hand. Nothing is where I was just unhappy with it. Everything worked great. I just noticed like this bend wasn't square, so it sticks out here. You know, it might be something you could catch your hand on. Other than that, I don't see. I'm fairly happy with it how it is now. You know, there might be little tweaks, like I said, adding that piece in here to push those forward and help them go down. What do you think?
It does the job. It works. I have no complaints. I'm not a big stickler on looks or anything, so you know, having the clean bends or anything would be nice, but you're paying for functionality, and it does exactly what it's supposed to do. So, and it'll only get better. You know, the videos like this, so he'll be watching them, and every little detail he'll pay a little bit more attention, and it'll be better than, this is the worst version this product will ever be. You know, and it's pretty damn good. So
I like that.
That's a checkbook in my log, so I like it.
And that is something that Wally told me. He said, you know, this is production ready. This is ready to go out. He would ship this out to a customer and not worry about them not being happy with it. But there are certain things there are little upgrades that might happen over time. And if it's something that's a major change to it or something like that, he said he will get you that updated part. You know, if it's something that makes it run better or something like that, or something they notice, he will get that updated one to you, or get you the information, or send you the parts. You know, like if you want to do the rubber on here, I know that was something that I think he said he might be doing. If you already have one, he might just ship you those out and have you, you know, you can put them on yourself. So he's not going to leave you hanging. He'll take care of you. Like I said, for how it is now, I did notice Randall had problems with his vibrating out. I didn't have that problem until I got enough brass in there and there was enough weight, and I did have this one start moving on me a little bit. And that's an easy fix, even if you were to put just some non-stick or something down there. I know Randall put some Velcro on there. Minor little things that I don't care what product you get. When you're running it, you're going to find little things you want to tweak, you want to mess with here. I'd be happy with it how it is, and I'd run it, you know, I'm going to run it.
Run the shit out of it.
So, with that being said, hey, one last thing, and I don't remember if I said it. If I did, you won't see this because I'll be doing the video, and this is at the end. But if I didn't, keep an eye out on Randall. He's going to do, I think I already did, a whole setup video. He's going to show you where each bolt goes, how much to torque it. No, I'm joking. But he's going to do an in-depth instruction video on building it. And I think I already said that, so you guys will probably never see this. So
You didn't?
I think I did.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
All right. If you see this, then I didn't. He was right. I was wrong. All right. I don't know what else to say.
Nothing.
Good job, Wally.
Yep. Great product. Does its job. And it only gets better from here, too. So,
amen.
This is cool.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Stick around. Check out this channel. More to come. Thank you.
See you later.